So hey guys, welcome to this new video. It's been a long time we have done something on technical side, right? So let us go for a small introduction about a topic which is hazardous materials classification. So we will see what all are the different standards in which is being followed in US, UK and other European Union. Okay, so let us get into this topic without any further delay. So guys, the first very important question which you might be asked, you might be asked in most of the interviews, different classification or different types of zones. Okay, so we have three types of zones mainly, like zone 0, zone 1 and zone 2. So what is zone 0? Zone 0 means it is a zone which will be particularly in high risk, which will be prone to more risk, and zone 1 means it will be mild, and zone 2 will be it will be very least. So in this figure you can easily understand it, right? There is an oil tanker there which is the tank, okay, which is in zone 0 because it's highly inflammable. Zone 0 is also again for the underground tank to which the oil, petrol or diesel is loaded, right? So that is also zone 0 because that is very highly risky area. There are huge chances of catching fire, right? आग लगने की chances बहुत ज़्यादा रहता है. तो zone 0 means सबसे ज़्यादा खतरनाक area. Now zone 1 means it will be like mild risk. Mild risk means the risk level will be little mild. Okay, and zone 2 will it will be very least. So this is how we classify it. Okay. Now we will be seeing the different aspect where we will be seeing the presence of explosive atmosphere in different zones. For example, in zone 0 it will be like very dangerous explosives atmospheres. Okay, so there like it will be the presence of hazardous substances or like the explosive atmosphere. It will be for more than 1000 hours per year. In medium dangerous or in zone 1 it will be between 10 to 1000 hours in a year, and for less dangerous or which is zone 2 it will be less than 1 to 10 hours per year. So guys, what you understand from the above diagram is like the oil tanker, okay, which comes in zone 0, it is very dangerous, right? Similarly, the tank to which the oil is loaded is also very dangerous, where explosive atmosphere is present more than for 10,000 hours in a year. Now for the medium range or in zone 1 it will be around 10 to 1000 hours, means which is the area which is nearby to the tanker and to the tank. And the less dangerous area means outside area, right? So their chances are very less, right? Risk is very less. So there in that case the presence will be from 1 to 10 hours per year. So now guys, let us move into another portion where we will be going to see three different systems which will vary with the different countries. Okay, for USA it will be different, for UK it will be different, for European Union it will be different. For USA you might have heard about NFPA, which is National Fire Protection Association, and for UK it will be following the IEC. So basically IEC, ATX, all are the different kinds of standards which the UK and European Union are following up for the equipments, to make sure that the equipments which are running in your site are safe from various hazards. Okay. So as per the system, if you see USA, in USA we are categorizing these hazardous substances into three classes and two divisions. So these three classes will be vapors, which includes gases, then second is dust, and third is fibers. Okay, and divisions will be normal conditions or abnormal conditions. But if you see the UK, there will be no classes but 6 zones are considered, which is like zone 0, zone 1, zone 2, zone 20, zone 21 and zone 22, which you can see from the chart. And for European ATX, again there is no classes, same like UK, but there are only 4 zones. In UK there are 6 zones. In European, other European unions, they are following 4 zones, which will be zone 1, zone 2, zone 20 and zone 21. And for each zone the characteristics are mentioned, like for zone 0 very dangerous vapors and gases, for zone 1 medium dangerous vapors and gases, for zone 2 less dangerous vapors and gases, for 20 very dangerous dust. Okay, so like that. So it is categorized. There is no classes in UK and European, but classes are there in USA. So this is how the various protocols and guidelines varies country to country. मुझे लगता है कि काफ़ी क्लियर रहेगा कि यही है दोस्तों कि 3 सिस्टम्स होते हैं. जो यूएसए में एक अलग सिस्टम होता है NFPA, यूके में अलग से होता है और यूरोपियन यूनियन में अलग होता है. बस यही है कि यूएसए में क्या था, हम लोग 3 क्लासेस को फॉलो करते हैं जिसमें वेपर, डस्ट और फाइबर्स आते हैं, और डिविजन जो बस 2 ही होता है, एक तो नॉर्मल कंडीशन या फिर अब नॉर्मल कंडीशन। लेकिन यूके और यूरोपियन यूनियन में हम लोग फॉलो करते हैं जोन्स को, ओनली जोन्स रहते, क्लासेस नहीं रहते। तो उसी जोन्स में इन लोगों ने इसको डिवाइड करके डाला हुआ है। ओके, तो बहुत ही सिंपल है, इस टेबलर चार्ट को आप लोग अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हो जिस लोकेशन पर आप लोग काम करते हो। Now guys, we will be seeing another factor, this chart, which is referring the temperature class for different groups, like group 1, group 2, and in each group there will be different kinds of gases. Okay, so see what happens. Sometimes it will be marked on the equipments or in the area, like temperature class is more than 450. So temperature class in more than 450 means what? You can check from the site. There are possibility of different gases like the acetone, acetic acid, ammonia, ethane. देखिए इतने gases वहाँ पे हो सकते हैं। इसी तरीके से it is mentioned T2, like temperature is more than, if the temperature class is like more than 300, T2 greater than 300 means there will be presence of gases which have temperature ignition more than 300. T3 greater than 200 means the presence of gases which have temperature ignition more than of 200. Now see the example of acetylene, which is put in which class? Temperature class is T2 greater than 300, and check the temperature, the ignition temperature will be more than 305. So like that, you, with the help of this chart, you can identify the presence of the gas, like which gas will be there in that particular temperature class and what will be its ignition temperature with this chart. So friends, now we are going to see an example. So here we will be going to see one ATX code for an equipment. So let us interpret what does it mean. इस ATX कोड में क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन दी है उसके बारे में हम लोग देखेंगे. So the first thing is this is ATX based marking. Why? You can see like EX, which is explosion proof, written in hexagon, which shows it is an ATX based marking. And again you can see the Italy, so it comes in European Union. Okay, so this one is clear. Now what is 0575? 0575 is the marking from the reference body. Now near to EX you can see 2, which is the category of the equipment. The category 1 means which is mainly used in mines. Category 2 means which can be used other than mines in all different areas. Now you can see there's another reading which is 1G slash 2GDC. So 1G means this is the equipment, again the standard, which is for gas, and 2GDC is for gas and for dust. So still there is a confusion, guys, like what is 1 and 2, right? So 1 is and 2 or 3, it refers to zone 0, zone 1 and zone 2. So 1 means it can be used for zone 0, which is presence of harmful gases is present for a longer duration, like you can say more than 1000 hours per year. For 2 means it refers to zone 1, where it will be between 10 to 1000 hours per year, and zone 3 it will be like not present in normal conditions, sometimes, rarely, which we have already discussed these things in previous slides, right? Zone 0, zone 1 and zone 2. Now coming to left side, we can see EXT 2C. What is EXT? EXT is for the flame protection type containment, and 2C is the type of the category of the gas. So now question arises, from where we will get 2C, right? So how we will get to know which one is 2C? So you can refer this table which I have already shared in my previous slide, where you can see the group 2C, which refers to the gas acetylene. Okay, so आशा करता हूँ यहाँ तक तो clear होगा. Now what is T6? So T6 is the temperature class. So again, for temperature class you can refer this chart, and you can see T6, which means temperature is greater than 85. Okay, so guys, I hope this is very clear to you, right? Now even you don't need to know all the readings in this. Okay, now we will see this next section. So we have seen what is EXD 2C. So if 2C refers to gas, then 3C, which you can see on the figure or on the diagram or in the label, whatever, is for dust. So what is EXT? It is for dust tight enclosure. Like EXD was for flame proof enclosure, EXT is for dust tight enclosure. And again the temperature is mentioned as 85 degrees Celsius, which it can extend. Okay, so friends, this is the most easy way to identify the markings on the equipments which are used in hazardous areas. So this is very must to know, especially when you work in other abroad countries. Okay, and this is the way how you do. You can check the different codes for like for the US, for the UK, and for the European Unions. Okay, so it is everything is there on internet. You can practice from your side. So this is the basics which I have shown to you. For this charts, you can mail me back and I can send you the screenshot of this chart, so it will be useful for you. So friends, sorry for making this video very long, but I hope I have covered and very important information which will be useful for in your career where you work, or even maybe useful in your competitive exams and in interviews. So see you very soon in next video with more important informations. Okay.